players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, everybody? Bone here with Real Sports Cards, ready to get into a little bit of college football. We got Bowman's Best University and Bowman Chrome U Football ready to rock and roll. Let's start off with one of those boxes of Bowman's Best. 3 boxes of each. We got 4 autos per box on Bowman's Best. Let's go. So say hello when you drop into the chat. Let me know who's all here with us for this one. Big news, Shedeur Sanders. Not drafted in day 1 or 2. That is absolutely insane. Gotta be because people don't want to deal with his dad. What up, Michael? All right, here we go. Box number 1. Good luck, everyone. Let's hit some nice cards here. There's a Mecca Igbuka and a Cam Ward there for Miami. We got Ted McMillan. That's out of 75. Nice hit, Arizona. And Raheem Sanders. That's out of 25. South Carolina. Rocket Sanders. Maybe Shedeur will pop into the chat. I mean, he might. South Carolina. I gotta figure out what conference South Carolina's with. Well, that's out of 25. And next up, Nate Johnson. That is gonna be going out to Vanderbilt. And our next auto, nice Rocco Becht, numbered out of 100 for our next auto. Iowa State. Iowa State here is SEC. Perfect. Thank you. Stone Cold. I figured it was probably going to you because you got a bunch of the all other unassigned spots, and I know most of the Big Ten schools since I'm a Badger fan, and I knew that they weren't in the. I knew they weren't in the Big Ten, so I should have just instantly just said going out to Stone Cold. Nate Johnson for Vanderbilt. Also going to be going out to Stone Cold. Ted McMillan. Really nice one on the 75 there. First receiver off the board here. I think so, Michael, but I'm not 100%. We got Damian Martinez on the refractor. And masterpieces, Eugene Wilson. There's Isaiah Bond. And Carnell Tate. Ohio State out of 125. Nice hit on Carnell Tate. Thought that was going to have a little ink on that one. Ohio State going out to Cooper, 3-1-2. There you go, Cooper. Making the grade LSU, that is Harold Perkins. Will Howard one more time for Ohio State. James Pierce Jr., first rounder for Tennessee on the mini diamonds. And Will Campbell. Nice patch auto on Will Campbell there for LSU. I think that's going to be a 100 point. We'll check. Yep. About a 75-point card. I tried it on a 160 first. LSU going out to Coach Nick on Will Campbell. There you go, Coach Nick. Refractor there of Deontay Lawson for Alabama. Smart move, Stone Cold. Smart move. All right, should have one more auto still, I believe. And there it is, Talon Green, Arkansas. I know it's Arkansas. Don't roast me in the comments. Talon Green here is going to be going out to Stone Cold Cope one more time. 48 out of 100 on Talon Green. And Ted McMillan, elements of the game. So there we go. Box 1 in the books. If you are looking for more football tonight, I do have one break still open for the night. It is going to be after Heritage, so it's going to be breaking in the morning, like the wee hours of the morning, probably like 4 in the morning. But it is over halfway full. $99 football random teams, drafted style. If you land in the first spot, you get a hat that is from the NFL draft in Green Bay. Tom picked it up yesterday. And then if you land in last on the drafted random, you will get your buy-in back and break credit. So if you are looking for a break yet tonight, I do have one more football. 17 spots down, 15 spots to go. Sapphire time. I want to see a little Pod Paracha. 101 time. 101 time. All right, here we go. Xavier Watts. Notre Dame on the first Bowman. He was just drafted too. There's a Mekhi Buka. And gold. We got Chris Mitchell gold for Notre Dame out of 50. 34 of 50, Warzak with Notre Dame. Warzak. We got Deion Burks, there's KJ Bolden, Matthew Golden, your newest Green Bay Packer right there. And Montrell Johnson for Florida. There's Garrett Nussmeier. Every Sapphire card gets a sleeve on before it gets shipped, by the way. Delio. They're so cold. Delio. Quentin Joyner for USC. Let me just leave a top load on that Garrett Nussmeier. Another yellow here. We got for Cal, Chandler Rogers out of 75 for Cal. Ruben Bean. And Rocco Beck, number 2. There's Jalen Daniels and Jalen Noel. Rocco Beck, we hit one auto of his out of Bowman's Best, and now we got the Sapphire auto too. Rocco Beck, Iowa State. Going out to Lone Star. There you go, Lone Star. Get Garrett Nussmeier up on the showcase. Packers there, Michael. Packers. Go Pack, go. Yeah, Golden is a stud. Yeah, great pick. Well, like when I saw that he was there still, I'm just like, the Packers gotta go Matthew Golden. They gotta. Give us fans something to be excited about for the first time since 2023. Or sorry, in 23 years since 2002. Last time they drafted a wide receiver. Javon Walker was the last time they drafted a receiver round 1. Worked out pretty all right last time. So yeah, Matthew Golden. Really excited about that. Here we go. Nate Johnson for Vanderbilt out of 99. Stone Cold 54 out of 99. Go. Yeah, Cowboys have been looking pretty solid so far. There's a couple teams kind of upset that the Bears drafted Luther Burden. Like they needed any more offense to try to reload. But they did. A little nervous. We got Davison Igbonason going out to Ohio State. There's DJ Legway. And Noah Fafina for Arizona. And we got Ricardo Hillman. I thought that was a super at first. Ricardo Hillman, I think he actually transferred from the Badgers, but obviously still a Badger in this stuff here. USC-Wisconsin combo going out to Strike First. There you go, Strike First. We got, making the grade, Drew Aller. There's a Jackson Dart in there as well. Three picks that each have an argument for having first round value. I mean, yeah, that's absolutely fantastic when you can get that kind of value. That's why I was kind of a little bit surprised with the Packers' second round pick. He was projected to be like a third or fourth rounder, but I mean, that's kind of what the Packers do. That is going to be Kobe Bryant out of 225 for Kansas. We got CJ Baxter for Texas. Masterpieces. And Squirrel White for Tennessee out of 149. Quentin Joyner out of 225 for USC. Masterpieces of Marion Hampton, Luther Burden, and Xavier Watts. So Marion Hampton. We got a lot more color in there. I think we got a couple more parallels instead of all four of our autos in that one. I kept thinking like, oh yeah, we're going to have more autos, but I think we traded off an auto for a couple more parallels. That's what it appears. All right, Sapphire time, though. Sapphire time. Never a bad thing to see Cam Ward on the back for Sapphire. Another auto before the Hallman. I'll go through the whole last stack. It was weird that a couple of those packs were flipped over, coming out the players. I'm not sure where the. Oh yeah, this is the other stack. So I'm like, man, that was a lot. What was it? Because we did have the Nate Johnson in that one. Ricardo Hallman. I think it might have just been those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so those are actually 2. Maybe in the third box there we'll have a couple extra. We'll see. I've seen a couple boxes of Sapphire that have had extra autos. I don't like getting on averaged unless we're getting on average above the average. Ooh, orange Sapphire selections? That's an auto. Nice. A Emeka Egbuka orange Sapphire selections auto for Ohio State. What a hit for Cooper. 3-1-2, 8 of 25 on that one. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's awesome. Nice hit, Cooper. Cooper, hot tonight. Get a pick of that for our pick of the break. That right there, just like that. Excuse me. Another orange back there. All right, all right. There's Carson Beck. Kyle Williams. We got Ontario Brown for Northern Illinois. That one is going to be number 13 out of 75. Carnell Tate on the first. Quentin Cooley for Liberty. There's Jeremiah Love for Notre Dame. Rashad Owens. And nice Caden Slater out of 25. Austin Mack. That's a really nice hit there for Liberty. Caden Slater kind of has possibility to do like something like what Cam Ward did. Went from Washington State to Miami. I could kind of see Caden Slater doing a little bit of the same thing because this kid's got talent. This kid's got talent. Nice hit on that Caden Slater going out to Brendan. Carnell Tate. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are, Stone Cold. Another gold coming. There's Will Campbell. There's Cam Ward. And Mitchell Evans out of 50 for Notre Dame. Garrett Green for West Virginia. Rocco Becht. There's Isaiah Bond one more time for Texas. And Eugene Asante for Auburn. There's Cam Ward there for Miami. Now let's go back over to Best. Hopefully, got at least 4 autos in there, maybe more. There we go. All right, here we go. Bowman's Best Box, number 3. Oscar Delp. We got DJ Ugly for Florida State for Elements of the Game. Carnell Tate. And nice. Noah Fafita out of 75 for Arizona. That is 51 of 75. Nice hit, Ray. There you go, Ray. There's Carson Beck for Georgia. Luther Burden refractor. Caden Slater refractor as well. And green masterpieces auto of Luther Burden out of 50. What a hit there for Mizzou. Missouri, 2 of 50 with the Masterpieces ink. Wow. Missouri, Lone Star Collector. Nice hit on that one, Lone Star. That's awesome. Really nice hit. Great, great, great. First 2 autos real nice in this box. Keep that up. Keep it up. Thought that was a super at first. We got Logan Diggs for Ole Miss out of 149. We got Making the Grade, Ted McMillan. Logan Diggs. That is Making the Grade, DJ Ugly. And Will Shepard for Colorado. 42 of 75. Another yellow auto here. Colorado. There you go, Stone Cold with the Will Shepard for those Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Isaiah Bond. There's James Pierce for Tennessee. And our final auto in this one is Mikey Keene. Mikey Keene, is that Fresno State looks like? It is Fresno State on Mikey Keene. You know, Stone Cold. Nice DJ Ugly there for Florida. Florida going out to Brendan. Ted McMillan. And Logan Diggs. All right, last box of this one, Bowman Chrome U Sapphire. Let's see if we get something to bump the Mecha Buka. I don't know, that's going to be a tough one. Out of 25 on the Sapphire Selections auto, that's going to be a tough one. We're up for the challenge, though. See you, Cam Scattaboo. Cam Scattaboo is going to get drafted before Shedeur Sanders. All right, here we go. There's Will Howard for Ohio State. Orange auto for Notre Dame. Xavier Watts. Nice hit, Notre Dame. 2 orange autos out of our 3 Sapphire boxes. 13 of 25 Warzak with Notre Dame here with Xavier Watts. That's nice. That is nice too. All right, let's see what else we got here. There's Jackson Arnold. Ooh, red Sapphire Selections. Ooh, buddy. Nico Iamaleava out of 5. Holy smokes. Oh, that's right. You did not have the Big 12. Mets has the Big 12. Sorry, Mets with the Big 12 all other. I totally thought you had all of them except for Big 10 all other. But no, Big 10 and Big 12 are the other ones. So good call, Stone Cold. Good call. How about Nico Iamaleava red here for Tennessee and Hawkman? Holy smokes, Hawkman. I might bump Will Campbell, I think. Just kind of move these down a little bit. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a really nice one. Sapphire selections are not guaranteed per box either, and we got 2 out of like 3 had a Sapphire selection, so that's really great too. And we do definitely have an orange. Dylan Sampson. And we got Cole Pennington for Marshall out of 75. Aguilar. There's Aiden Childs from Michigan State. Gold. Garrett Green, gold out of 50. West Virginia. 44 out of 50 on that one. There we go, West Virginia. All right, last little stack here. Will Pauling, I'm going to miss him with the Badgers. He transferred too. Will Pauling, Wisconsin. There's Ollie Gordon. Another orange. Another orange. How about C.J. Baxter? Nice color match for Texas. Lone Star Collector with the orange on orange. Nice hit there, Lone Star. That's great. Really nice. Man, the oranges were flowing in this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 oranges in 6 boxes. And we'll include the red in there too. So 6 cards numbered to 25 or less. That's awesome. There's Connor Harrell. There's Cam Scattaboo for Arizona State. Steve Angeli. And that is going to wrap this one up. Pennington is out of 75. 45 of 75 on the Cole Pennington. I know you're a big Marshall guy there, Keith. All right, so let's tackle a recap here. Still got those 15 left in the drafted random. 15 left there for my final open break of the night. We are full on Heritage, which is going to be coming up here in just a few minutes' time. So let's get going. We got unnumbered stuff. We got Scattaboo for Arizona State, Sampson, Tennessee, Howard, Ohio State, Nussmeier as LSU, Ted McMillan is Arizona. We got not Ugly Legway, not DJ Ugly, DJ Legway. Florida, followed by there's DJ Ugly for Florida State, Burden, Missouri, Ward, Miami, Bond, Texas, Hampton is North Carolina, Fafita, Arizona, Pierce, Tennessee. We got Xavier Watts for Notre Dame, McMillan, Arizona, and then we also have Nate Johnson, Vanderbilt. Numbered stuff. I know, right? I know. I don't got a helper either. So there's a pretty good chance I might still be doing that break at 4 in the morning. People will be getting their coffee, looking to jump into a break, jumping into that drafted random that's up right now. So here we go. We got numbered stuff. We got Cole Pennington for Marshall. Green is West Virginia. Diggs, Old Miss. Brown, Northern Illinois. Bryant is Kansas. White to Tennessee. Joyner, USC. Rogers is Cal. And then we got Montrell Johnson for Florida out of 75. Autos. Will Campbell on the patch auto there for LSU, followed by Keene. That's Fresno State. Will Shepard for Colorado out of 75. Taylon Green out of 100 for Arkansas. Nate Johnson, Vanderbilt out of 99. And then Ricardo Hallman for the Badgers, Wisconsin. So first up on our showcase here, Caden Slater Refractor, and also Caden Slater 6 of 25. Orange Sapphire Liberty going out to Brendan. I said Brendan. Rocco Becht 2 out of 100, as well as the Sapphire first Bowman auto. Iowa State to Lone Star Collector. C.J. Baxter also for Lone Star. We got 9 of 25 on the orange first Bowman. Next is Arizona, Ted McMillan 31 of 75, and Noah Fafita is 51 of 75. Nice stuff there, Ray. Raheem Sanders, 23 out of 25. The SEC, all other unassigned. That one is going to be going out to Stone Cold. I got to see what we got downstairs still, if we got some of those left. But yeah, I always like doing these college football breaks. They're fun, aren't they, Fez? Next up, let's go Notre Dame. We got Chris Mitchell out of 50. Jeremiah Love, first Bowman, followed by Mitchell Evans out of 50. And then also Xavier Watts, Orange Sapphire, 13 of 25. Nice stuff there, Warzak. Up after that is a Masterpieces Auto Gold out of 50, 2 of 50. Missouri is going out to Lone Star Collector. That's great. Nice hit there, Lone Star. Is now Gardner Webb running Bulldogs? Really? Interesting. No NFL in the future for Cole Pennington? So next up here, let's start off with our red Sapphire selections of Nico Imaleva, 3 of 5. Oof, buddy. That's a great hit there. Tennessee for Hawkman. Great hit, Hawkman. And up next after that is Ohio State. Carnell Tate out of 125. Carnell Tate on the first Bowman as well. We got Davidson Ignaboson. And then also, how about Emeka Egbuka? Emeka Egbuka, orange Sapphire selections auto, 8 of 25. It's a great, great hit there. Going to Cooper, 3-1-2. Nice hit on that one, Cooper. That's absolutely fantastic, bud. Good stuff. So, all righty, my friends. I'm going to grab a ton of supplies and get ready for the 3-case Pick Your Player break for Heritage. Looks like... had a mass excess. Remember they had to back... Oh, yeah, that's right. So they really all backed out, huh? Good Lord. We got just 14 left now in that drafted random teams. Looks like we just had one more go, and that one did check out as well. So 14 left in that draft night special football mixer. Like I said, if you get the top spot in that one, not only do you probably get the Commanders, but you'll also be getting that NBA or NFL draft hat from Green Bay. Can only get those at the draft, so really cool. We got our hands on a couple of those to put in the breaks. And then also, if you land in the last spot, you will get your buy-in, back, and break credit. So kind of like a little skunk protection going on there. So, alrighty, everybody. I really do appreciate you all hanging out during this one. I'm gonna try to, Keith. I'm gonna try to, man. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee because, like I said, that one's gonna take a little bit of time. So, yeah. So we'll see you guys back here for Heritage. Give me like 10 minutes and we'll get everything switched over and get ready for that break there. So check out that football if you're looking for one more yet tonight, and we will see you guys back here for 3 cases of Heritage in a few minutes. Thanks again. Bye-bye.